Hello everybody, and just here, and welcome back to Blue Archive the Animation episode 2, in which we will continue our adventures with the foreclosure task force. I think, maybe we're gonna go back to the intro for the game, because the intro is also kind of important. It really is. Maybe they just wanted to start us in medias res. That's why they started with the foreclosure arc. We'll see. We'll see, of course. In the previous episode, we met the characters and established the story and the world. Well, world to a lesser degree, but the story at least. And that's basically it, right? We met the Sensei. We met the members of the foreclosure task force, Sunao Kami Shiroko, Oku Sora Ayane, Kurami Serika, Izayoi Nonomi, Takanashi Hoshino, all of our girls. And we are currently in Abydos. We, meaning Sensei, is currently in Abydos. Abydos is a school that only has those 5 girls in it. And it's foreclosing. There's no students. The entire area is being deserted. Quite literally, it's turning into a desert. And the school is in a metric ton of debt. So the girls, of course, asked the General Student Council for help, but the president of the General Student Council disappeared, and in her stead, Sensei has arrived with some reinforcements, with some resources, rather, or specifically some resources, ammo, food, stuff like that, probably. And we will now try to solve the problems plaguing well, problems, plural, not really. The one and only problem that Abydos suffers is the debt, of course. Once we solve the debt, then we can start worrying about other things, like perhaps trying to attract more students. We'll see how that goes, of course. And what else? We fought the Katakata gang, the Helmet gang, with some amazing scenes of the Helmet girls just being very embarrassed of showing their faces, and that's why they retreat from the field, because if you shoot them in the visor, well, their face shows, so they just do yeah and run away. Perfect. In a world where you just legitimately can't kill people easily, at least, there needs to be a reason for the combatants to withdraw, and that's the perfect reason, isn't it? And anything else of import? Right, we finished with Sensei talking to Arona. And yeah, we met Arona, and that was the end of the episode. So in today's episode, I would assume we either continue with the Abydos arc. What happened next in the game story? Can't actually remember the foreclosure arc all that well. Well, Problem Solver is gonna appear at some point. that much is certain. I hope we will hear Unwelcome School, but probably not in this episode yet. I think there is still like a visit to the ramen place before us. Stuff's gonna happen. I expect stuff to happen. Alternatively, I expect to do a little bit of a flashback to Sensei actually appearing in in Schale. Is the entire district called Schale? I'm not sure. But yeah, appearing in Schale, taking over the Sanctum Tower, yada yada yada, getting Arona, stuff like that. Maybe. We'll see. In my opinion, it's very important to the story, but if they just want to show us the foreclosure arc, then sure, I mean, that's perfectly fine as well. We can just skip, I don't know, meeting Wakamo and stuff like that. We'll see. But to see that, of course, you will need to see your subs to follow along with me. I'm gonna need my sound to hear what's going on in the show. And I'm gonna have to ask you for support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon or YouTube down below, or not share my content, spread the word. It costs you nothing and helps a lot. And with that, we can start watching episode 2 of Buru Aka in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we are in Schale. Guacamo! Hello, girl. Nice to see you. Okay, Hasumi, everybody's here. Rin. Okay, so we are still starting in medias res. That's how you craft items in the game, by the way. Okay, so we are just, like, blasting through it. Just beat by beat, beat by... Not even beat by beat. We're just skipping beats. Okay, sure. Nice to hear your voice, Rin. I gotta say. Okay, so canonically confirmed, canonically Sensei travels inside of the Shitim chest. And those are the very words that Arona welcomes us with. And this is the very action that we can take in the game. Yeah. The halo changing how it looks. Sensei is just taking it in stride, isn't he? Not a single, like, you know, not a single double take, not a single moment of, oh, what? What the fuck's going on? Have I been teleported? None of that. Just... I'm Arona, I'm the operating system of your tablet. Yeah, seems fair. So the ending we've seen in the last episode is going to be our opening. Alright. Hello, black suit. If I recall correctly, the Japanese server is now either running or gonna be running an event or a new story chapter, something like that, that talks about the past of Abydos. Can't wait for it to be on global. That said, I honestly would prefer an event that deals with the future of Abydos. How about we try recruiting some new students, right? I would really like an arc in the game story, or just an event, or a couple of events that deal with rebuilding Abydos. That would be dope. Good support, Ayane. Oh, it wasn't Ayane's voice? It was Arona? Sorry, I got the voices mixed up. I usually play the game on just silent. Yeah, seems like a fair idea. Take down where they're coming from, and they won't be coming from anywhere no more. A lot. A metric facton, White might say. Yeah. High interest, I would assume. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kaiser. But you didn't read the fine print? Oh no, second sandstorm. Consecutive sandstorms, even worse. Yeah, now it's gonna take much more than 900 mil to rebuild it. Quite a bit of burden, isn't it? Yeah, fair. Also fair. There's a person on r/anime subreddit who would be very happy about the Sore demos. Yeah, Serika being her usual Tsun. Well, she's not being Tsun right now, she's like... Or rather, she is being Tsun without the dere. So, she is being Tsun. You're not getting those Momotoks, my dude. Yes, actually, fair. Well, maybe not every, but... I think I know where she went. Let's all be stalkers. Great plan, Nonomi. We totally weren't talking about you. Don't worry. I like the addition of the headpieces they were wearing. Actually explains how they can communicate, because it's not really addressed in the game. They just can. Every day in Kivotos. Shibaseki ramen? Shibaseki ramen. Indeed. It's weird seeing those animals and robots have actual voices, you know? Yep. I mean, we could use the, savings. Sure. Some chashu ramen, I think. That was chashu, wasn't it? Yeah, because nobody lives at Abydos. Yeah. The owner of Shibaseki is a fellow sensei. Or has sensei like, you know, philosophy. I never noticed that Serika's pupils are the color of her halo. Then again, I also never noticed that Shiroko's pupils are black and white until someone pointed that out for me. Hydration replenishment. Mm-hmm. Maybe try to at least give him a chance. Nobody asks you to trust him from the get-go, but at least give him a chance to show that he's trustworthy. Oh? Oh. Kata kata? Yep, kata kata gang. Oh, I see where we're going with it. Yep. We're kinda speeding through the story, but not in a bad way. We're going to the good stuff. Rona, can you track her down? Okay. Okay, there. Let's be philosophical, Rona. Why not? My tablet told me. My sentient tablet told me. I mean, yeah, he is the sensei. He's the lord of the Sanctum Tower, after all. Wait for what? Of course, escorted by tanks. For having superhuman strength, they are very easily restrained with just rope, aren't they? Oh, Shiroko's drone. I was wondering when's it gonna appear. Yeah, you are bulletproof. The Sensei isn't. Sensei is actually gonna feel being hit by a tank. Oh, some CQC. All right. You're getting rescued. Do you have her gun so that she can help you? Yeah. He might be. Just a little bit. Right, in the game, someone got hit with the tank round, didn't they, right? I think so. Yeah, you're not getting through that armor that easily. Oh, Sensei's alive. Even after being hit? I guess it wasn't a direct hit then, so. Those aren't really tanks, are they? They have wheels. Yeah, it's not going to work, Hoshino. Yeah, you deal. Hoshino is red damage, isn't she? So she gets negative, like, bonus against yellow armor targets. Only Nonomi here is yellow attack. Right? Yeah, everybody else is red. So Nonomi actually deals bonus damage against the yellow armored tanks. Or should. Where are you running, Shiroko? Sorry, Serika. But also Shiroko. Okay, she went for a vantage point. I guess Ayane can drop other things besides health packs. I mean, she already dropped some ammo in the first episode. Actually, would be interesting if her skill in the game had like multiple uses. Like you can choose whether you want to drop a health pack or an explosive, right? Indeed. Without Sensei, you'd just be doing PvP combat. Now there's some dere to the tsundere. It's not like I wanted you to rescue me, Baka. Okay, so at this pace, we might. No, maybe not. I wanted to say that at this pace, we might even be done with the Foreclosure Task Force arc before 12 episodes are up. But no, there's more. We still haven't met the problem solver, right? We still haven't met Hina. So there is more. I really like that the ending is just slice of life vignettes. And I think some of those animations are even rotoscoped. They really look rotoscoped at times. So I wonder. Oh, after credits scene. Don't mind if I do. Hina? Yes. No! Aru? Okay. All right. So we are meeting PS next episode. And my eyelashes attacked me. Let's watch it again, shall we? Okay, cool. We're meeting PS. That's nice. So we get just a little tiny glimpse at the opening of the game. We briefly see Wakamo. Then we briefly see the representatives of the schools, right? Hasumi from I can never remember Trinity. Yeah, Hasumi from Trinity. Chinatsu from Gehenna. Yuka, of course, from Millennium, and something. Can't remember her name. I just remember that she really likes using flashbangs and she just throws them willy-nilly. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. Nor her allegiance. She's not Trinity, is she? No, she's not. She's... Fuck, can't remember. Sorry. But yeah, we're just blazing through that. There's no introduction to those characters. We just see them as a nod to the players, right? Oh, here, have some Wakamo, have the leaders or representatives. Here, have the whatever this is called, the crafting machine. We are already in the Sanctum Tower. We completely skipped the battle with Wakamo. No, none of that. Here's your shitim chest. Meet Arona. Hello, Arona, I'm Sensei. Hello, Sensei, I'm Arona. There, done. Just very quickly blasting through that. Yeah, with Sensei's leadership, it was easy to take care of the Katakatas, wasn't it? Sensei is really necessary for the world of Blue Archive, for the entirety of Kivotos. Without Sensei, I mean, we get a little bit of a glimpse at the world without Sensei in the first episode, don't we? Yeah, it was a sandstorm. I initially thought that it was just a single sandstorm. I know, for some reason. But no, apparently they were consecutive sandstorms, and of course the loan is at the Kaiser Bank. Right, is this really okay? I fully expected Hoshino to be the one the most distrustful of Sensei, but apparently it's Serika. Sure. And yeah, she's more tsundere right now, but over time she's gonna grow into a nice tsundere. Tailings her to her work, part-time work at least. It really feels odd seeing all those animals actually walk around. In the game, they're like static sprites, so it's like whatever, right? Sure, doesn't really matter that much. But you see them like walking the streets and doing things, and it really feels odd. Oh, it's just robots. I thought it's katakatas, but no, just robots. And yeah, Shibaseki Ramen. Serika in apron. I kinda wish Serika got an altar with her, like, ramen making costume. I'll enjoy. Please do. The subs are not the greatest, are they? And yeah, I think that's chashu. I could go for some ramen. I could go for some chashu. They they used to sell just next to me, just nearby. They used to sell. They called it chashu bowl. I think it wasn't a bowl actually, but that's what they called it. It was like layer of French fries, then sweet potato French fries with QP mayo, some other sauce, and chashu, and I think there was also kimchi and edamame and stuff like that. It felt so wrong to eat it, like some sort of a demented Asian cousin of Putin. But it was also so fucking delicious. They don't sell it anymore. I don't know why, but it was amazing. Chashu bowl, it was great. I should try making chashu. French fries are no problem. French sweet potato fries, no problem. I should learn how to make chashu. I have a weekend project. Alright. You're truly Serika's friends, indeed. Yeah, the philosophy of my shop. Very much adjacent to Sensei's philosophy. Again, it really feels odd seeing those animals just stand and use their four front paws to do things. They never actually do things in the game, so I have no reference. It's cool. Yeah, like, how is he holding that broom? Really? I don't think this was in the game. Yeah, I don't think so. I might be mistaken. My memory is not what it used to be, but I don't remember Serika meeting with Shiroko. Although maybe, I don't know. In general, though, again, this show seems to be adding some stuff still on top of what the game gives us, and I like it because it's not just a one-to-one copy of the game's story, right? Even if you played the game, even if you are up to date in the game's story, there are still elements here that you can enjoy. There's still some addition. Yeah, Serika disappeared, but thankfully we have Arona. And what are you mumbling about? The sea is the home of the soul. And why do I think it's somehow important? Why do I feel that in next chapter or arc or whatever of the main story in the game, we're gonna learn that, I don't know, this is not actually the sea. This is a barrier between the real world and the underworld where souls come from. And students in Kivotos aren't actually born, they just emerge out of the ocean as infant souls, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe, probably. Like, we don't know where do students come from. Unless we learned that in one of the chapters that I did not read, maybe. But yeah, we don't know where do students come from. They just are. They just are. There are young students, like the ones under the mm, yeah, under Shun's uh, protection. I don't know, whatever. There are older students, right? Kayoko is 18, Wakama is 18, so we know that they can grow up, probably, unless they've been 18 for the last 5 millennia. Maybe. We don't know that. And maybe I'm just grasping at straws, but I really think that the sea is the home of this. I'm gonna note it down, you know what? I'm gonna note it down. I did not think I'm gonna have any sort of Blue Archive theories here, but I think I might. I'm gonna take some section that is mostly empty, left behind by something. Yeah, here sounds good. I don't predict to have that many theories, so Blue Archive. The sea is the home of the soul. And that's episode 2 at 1401. I wonder if there's already some discussion on r/blue archive or something like that. Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me either. Connecting, and yeah, we have found Serika. And we know there is a trade happening, probably with the Kaiser. Probably Kaiser just wants to close down Abydos for whatever reason. I legit don't know the reason why they would want to shut it down, but so far it really seems like Kaiser wants to shut down the school, wants to buy it out to, I don't know, do something with that area. Maybe there is oil underneath. I don't know. Probably not. Something. There's something about the Abydos that Kaiser wants. And the rescue force is here. I really like the addition of some CQC. It's really cool. I really would not mind to see some like CQC oriented students in the game with like absolutely zero range they have to get in melee, like melee range. It would really be dope to see that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Get saved, whether you want it or not. Yeah, they did not forget her gun, and now the Katakatas have no chance. Well, they do have chance because they have tanks, of course, but thankfully Ayane can now use explosives for some reason, so they stand no chance after all. I really am glad that we get to see Shiroko's ultimate. It's cool. We have seen... Have we seen everybody's ultimate yet? I think so. Hoshino did not, like, advance with by shooting and holding the shield in front of her, so that's arguable. But besides that, I think we've seen everybody's ultimates. Yeah, not even your shotgun can damage those tanks, alas. Well, armored cars, sorry, not tanks. Who was it that called a... Oh, I think in the game, correct me if I'm wrong, in the game I think they blew up the entire transport and Serika just got out of a blown up car completely unscathed. I think so. I think so. Somehow caught a somehow got hit with a big explosion and survived. I remember that being a big like what the fuck moment for me when reading the story. That someone actually got hit with like a tank round or a missile or something like that in this very moment, and just cuffed, cleaned their clothes of the dust and just walked out of it. I really enjoy the inclusion of the headpieces, earpieces, as I already said. It's really cool. I really think it just, I don't know, kind of ties everything together and kind of separates it from the game in a way where many of the things that are the additions in this show are things that are just kind of implied in the game but never like outright shown because there's no way to show that thing, right? The story in the game is just static sprites and a text box, and that's all you can do. You can move those sprites around and add some effects and maybe play some sound, but that's it. You're limited to just paper puppets. But in this, they can walk around, they can move, they can change their sprite by getting an earpiece, right? Stuff like that. It's cool. I like it. I really do. Very little thing, but matters. Honestly, matters. And again, I really think it would be nice if Ayane got like a selective ability. You can use a health pack, you can use a bomb pack, you can use ammo. I don't know why would you... Oh, actually, ammo could like instantly reload a student. That might be useful on... I don't know, Pina, maybe. Pina, sorry. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Another win against the Katakata gang. And some really nice faces on Serika. Some really nice faces on her. Especially the... Yeah. Come on. This like earnest, blushing face. It suits you, Serika. I like it. Serika cute. Nice ending. I really like the vibe of it. And I really like that we get to see those, like, daily moments, right? Nonomi waiting for her clothes to get washed. Skipping around on some snow, having fun, walking around, right? It's cool. It's cute. I like it. And I think the animation is actually rotoscoped. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. And we get a nice collection of wallpapers and someone's Momotoking Sensei. Who is it, I wonder? Multiple people. This looks like Serika's icon. I know. Sorry, not Serika. Shiroko's. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, some nice cute moments with them. Here's Peroro plushie. And a zoom in on Arona. Uh, Again, maybe a crack theory, but blue stars, yellow stars. There's no pink stars though, which I guess is true for Blue Archive gacha experience. But again, another like crackpot theory that students come from the stars. I don't know, probably bullshit because I also see some white stars, and I don't recall white being a rarity in Blue Archive, but still. And we finally meet Aru, the biggest villain of the show, of the story, the ruthless outlaw, together with, of course, Kayoko, Mutsuki, and Haruka, my beloved. The whole gang is here, and I can't wait to see them in the next episode. I can't wait, in particular, to hear Unwelcome School. Because Problem Solver does not exist without Unwelcome School. That's a fact. Alright. Alright. Another cute and funny episode. For sure. What's that walking on the floor? Ah, it's a spider. Yeah. I ran out of tea. Another cool episode. I again like the additions. The earpieces. I don't know why it stuck with me so much that they gave them earpieces. But I guess it simply fills out that void, I guess, that element that you had to like fill in yourself in the game, right? How are they communicating? I don't know. You either take it at face value or you assume that they have a way of communicating. We have an answer. They have earpieces. Arona's line about the sea is the home of the soul. What the fuck does it mean, Arona? What does it mean? We really are blazing through the story, though. I noticed we completely skipped the opening part, the intro. We are, although, are we blasting through it? We skipped the intro. That much is sure. That much is like for certain. But I wonder if we actually skipped that much of like the main story here, or is it simply that it's the kind of a feeling you get because reading in the light novel format interspersed with having to complete missions and stuff like that, yada yada yada, level up your characters because you're level 2 sensei and they aren't strong enough to complete story missions, etc etc etc, just creates the illusion of the story being longer. And because the medium is different, we just experience it a little faster. Maybe, I'm not sure. As I said, I don't remember the entirety of what I've read because it's been a while, let's be honest here. But I wonder actually. It's not listed for any amount of episodes, interestingly. I just noticed. Blue Archive the animation on AniList, it's listed as blank episodes, 24 minutes each. Yeah, we don't know the amount of episodes. Interesting. I wonder if it might be fewer than 12. I'm not sure. Probably not. As I said, we still have to meet the problem solver. We still have to meet Hina. I also see voice actors for Hifumi listed. So, oh yeah, there is much more to the Foreclosure Task Force arc than I thought there is. Oh yeah, 12 episodes easily, if not more, honestly. We'll see. We shall see. Again, good episode. I enjoyed myself. Not particularly much to talk about, really, but we are only in like the early stages, so there isn't much to talk about, really. We're just doing mostly Sensei establishing himself as a character, the story presenting the characters to us, presenting the story to us. We're just still very much establishing what's happening. And that might take 1 or 2 more episodes, and then the story will kick off. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Right now, though, I think that's gonna be it from me for today. But maybe you guys have something more to add to the on the topic of this episode, and if so, say so in the comments down below. What did you think of it, of my reaction, my theories, stuff like that? What do you think does it mean that the sea is the home of the soul? I'm curious, what do you think about it? And also, before I forget, thank you so much for so many views on episode 1. There's been like almost 3,000 views. It's one of my best performing videos. Holy shit. The Blue Archive community is huge, honestly. So yeah, thank you for watching my videos so much and commenting on them. That was probably one of my most commented videos out there. So huge milestone for the channel, I could say. But yeah, tell me about this episode in the comments, as I said. No spoilers, I guess. If you want to talk spoilers and the gacha in general and Blue Archive in general, my Discord is here, also in the open, down below in the description, and it is open indeed. You don't need any like Patreon subscription or whatever. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to be notified of future videos, not only Blue Archive but also Sentai Daishikaku Yukiuna is a hero, Spice and Wolf, of course, Kaito Otome, Unnamed Memory, plenty others coming in the future. Click the bell to be notified of when I go live, because I do go live sometimes. Support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon or YouTube down below. On Patreon for $10 a month, you get early access to non-seasonal shows like Yukiuna, and for just $1, you get a role on the Discord, then a place in the credits. On YouTube, you can support me via membership, super thanks, super chats. And if you don't want to spend any money whatsoever, share my content, spread the word. It costs absolutely nothing and helps the channel a lot. And now, with all of that out of the way, that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, you guys do all the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers! And here's my wonderful Patreons: QB Without a Net, The Couple of Survivors, Watson, Zarainer, UK Ally, Ishtamu, Dr. Wood, Akumaser, Marsh, Fassel, and Hans Peter. And you can join them as well without having to rescue Serika.